Hello and welcome to
I'm
episode.
laughing. I'm laughing because I got the notification on my phone saying we're live, and you're just sitting there.
Hello and welcome to episode 124 of Tifosi Time. So what Dan doesn't know is that I have it black. The picture's black, so no one's just staring at me doing nothing. But it's fine. This is 124 of Tifosi Time. We're here Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We change the time like all the time. I'm Chris. Dan's here. Say hi again.
Hey,
Pietro's here,
Hi.
aka Pedro. Frank, we do not know where he is. I actually have it written. We don't know where he is. He's at M.I.A.
he's in another state.
Oh, he's not even in Jersey.
No.
Oh, see, I legit really didn't know where he was. All
It's
right.
working.
Yeah,
Unlike
some
you.
people. I work enough. All right. I guess we got a lot to talk about. We got some Juventus bashing this week. We got some Champions League stuff this week. A bunch of stuff. Who wants to start it off? What do you want to talk about?
Let's start with really quickly. We'll get Napoli over with because that's really short. They did lose to Lazio 1-0. That game was on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Which was actually a pretty good game. Both teams, were playing attacking style, and there was a lot of opportunities and a lot of chances. We knew Napoli's not going to go undefeated. They're going to have a slip up here and there. It doesn't really matter because in the end, they're still like 15 points up. Not that they played bad, but they lost one. Okay, whatever. I'd rather have them lose this.
Lazio play good.
Yeah, Lazio played good. I'd rather have them lose this than lose the Champions League game next week.
Yep.
And if you didn't see Vecino's goal, Vecino, who has zero skill, the guy sucks, and he scored.
Whoa.
He don't suck.
A little harsh.
Vecino is not good.
I'd rather have him than I don't know. Pick someone on
He's like
Juventus.
Lazio's fifth or sixth midfielder. He's not good.
I guess.
He blasted one from outside the box that M.I.A really didn't have a chance on. So, good win for Lazio because nobody wants to take a top four spot. So if you get 3 points from Napoli, that's huge. And for Napoli, I don't see it as like, oh no, they're going to be on a bad run. As both teams played good, Lazio played better. Had a an individual effort that went in.
And then they didn't make him play. Lazio didn't make it to play. Osman and Caravasel. They didn't play good at all.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Everyone's allowed an off day.
Plus, that Lazio was good on the field. It was plays good, and no one from Lazio from Napoli played real good. Loboga and then nobody.
No, but even saying that, they still had a lot of chances. Even
Yeah,
if they don't
yeah,
play
but-
good, they had a lot of chances.
Yeah, but it's this. I think it's relative to the other team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because
No,
they found the team that contrast them. Play good.
Napoli was home.
Yeah, actually, like I said, for Lazio to go there and get 3 points when
Finally, for once, maybe salary. Those notice he take.
yeah,
Maybe they were good.
and that's got to be huge for him for beating his old team. He loves, I'm sure, to beat them, and they're just so inconsistent. So for them to get 3 points away to Napoli,
Yeah, but Lazio as a team is a good team. Lazio first, I think if.
Yeah, but
Maybe they're not used to be on the top, or maybe they don't have the second, the reserve,
you can't trust
the
them.
roster. But they as a team, they're a good team.
that's my point, Chris. Is like they're so hot or cold that you never know what performance you're going to get out of them.
Also, like you're saying, they have a good roster, and they do, but like they're not a deep team. They don't have a crazy.
Lazio, they don't have a good roster.
They don't have a bench at all, really. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, there's no bench.
They lose a couple people, and their lineup screwed. You see, they lose Immobile, and they don't have a number 9 backup. They got to put Pedro there. They got to put,
It's not like Napoli. Napoli has a.
Yeah.
I think you give Sarri credit. Like I think he's doing really, really well with that team, and I think that team is just high enough where.
But don't forget. Even Inzaghi was doing good with that team.
But that was my point. Is like that team is just high enough where like there's some responsibility and a little bit of pressure, but not too much where you're like, oh no, like this is live or die every game. It's like, okay, we get top 6.
That's what I say. Maybe they're not used to dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think when they hired Sarri, I don't think many of us like that hire. Like I thought he'd be gone already.
No, why?
I mean, with Sarri, you have to understand that like you can't just give him a year. So whoever's hiring him needs to understand that you got to do like a long.
Juventus made a mistake in there because Juventus gave the team. The second year, maybe you would ask 2-3 people, that go for the escape.
Yeah, that might have been Juventus's biggest mistake out of this whole thing is getting rid of Sarri too early. You know, what did he do wrong? He won the title.
The whole mistake he did, I think Sarri was the mistake he did to get rid of the German. What's his name?
Chan.
Who, Chris?
Chan.
Oh, M.I.A, yeah.
M.I.A.
Well, they didn't give him a chance, That was like,
well, he just removed him from the roster of the Champions League and didn't really give him a shot. You're right. That was a bad mistake from him. But anyway, it was a good game if you caught it, and if you didn't see the goal, go back and watch it. It was really nice.
Let me see.
But then again, we know the Juventus society does this mistake and buy and sell.
Yeah, all the
that's
time.
not the first time.
But a lot of teams do that. I hate Friday games. I'm going to throw that out there.
Yes, Friday games are annoying. Like to see now, and I understand it because you said, no, Napoli doesn't even play this week for the Champions. Like I have no idea why they played on Friday. Maybe Lazio has a game later this week. I'm not sure, for that game to be a Friday game,
the Friday because Napoli has the championship.
No, but I thought that was next week.
No, I don't know that Napoli even plays this week. We got to look that up. I thought just Inter played this week of the Champions League.
No, it's just Milan.
Oh, just Milan plays. I mean, yeah. I don't know, Chris. If you get a chance, check that. I'll check it too. All right, what's the next game you want to go to?
I mean, I'm sure he's itching to talk about Juventus. So let's go to Juventus. They did lose 1-0 to Rome on a goal by Mancini, right?
Yes, Mancini, who hasn't scored in 2 years, scores. And can I just say on that play, okay, no one's really mentioned it. To me, if you saw the ball come outside the box, and Rabiot just kind of jogging towards him and doesn't really put an effort to get in front of him.
Rabiot to try.
No, he was going slow, and then he dove once he saw he was going to shoot. If he would have busted it from the beginning, he would have had a better chance of blocking it. If you check the replay, he's lollygagging his way, and then once he sees he's going to shoot, he's like, "Oh, I'll dive now." Like, no, bust it from the beginning. Not that don't take credit away from the shot. The shot was good. Chesney was.
Yeah, the shot. I think is just as his fault.
Chesney.
I think that's his fault in there.
Way too slow.
I like the goal they scored on Merit. Merit was good.
Oh yeah, Merit's goal.
He dived what he could.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chesney should have got that.
Did you see it, Chris? Did you see the play?
Plus, I thought, you know what? Remember in the beginning, it looked like Mancini was injured. He was about to go out.
Yeah, in the very beginning of the game.
He stayed in. Yeah, but they left a lot of space to that guy.
Too much. That's my point. Too much space. Rabiot was slow to close in on him.
But nevertheless, I think Chesney should have got that.
I think he could have made a better effort. I feel like he saw it late.
Well, I think he wasn't concentrate.
Yes.
Because if he wasn't concentrate, he would have been a little bit tougher and would have get them.
Yep, exactly.
Well, this makes you happy. I did read a rumor, which I have no clue if it's true, but the Spurs want Chesney, so please take him.
Hey, guys, you have to raise your voice. I know you are well.
Raise your volume.
You don't have your volume up. But as far so the goal is the goal, whatever. He scored. Overall, though, like Juventus to me played better than Rome.
Yeah,
not that they played great.
To win, it was Juventus.
Yeah, like that result maybe didn't justify the gameplay.
You know, we criticize most of the time, and we criticize Allegri for the way he played, 1-0. But Mourinho did the worst than him.
Yeah, can we talk
about the ball center forward?
Yeah, so they don't have
Abraham to go to not to play.
So Abraham was on the bench because he had a kid this week. His girl had a kid, so I don't know that he practiced much or whatever. So he was on
No,
the
so, Daniel, his intention, Mourinho's intention was to wait for Juventus, to let them come and hope who an action, one play would score.
Okay, but still, I don't think Abraham didn't have a full weekend anyway because of his personal stuff. But then also to have basically 6 midfielders he was playing with Pellegrini and Wijnaldum up top as like attacking midfielders was very strange because that's not Wijnaldum's position, is to play as an attacking midfielder type person. Then you have Cristante and Matic. Then you have Spinazzola and Zalewski. You have so many midfielders.
In the first half, they said that the game was boring, right? But I was expecting, imagine, bring Quadrado full back and put Chiesa on top instead of Bonucci.
That's what he should have done.
He doesn't have a guts. He doesn't have a shit.
Yeah. Just a shout out to our boy King getting a red card in 40 seconds.
Well, before you get to that, I think his point of, yes, the first half was kind of boring, but then the adjustments that Allegri made, his solution is to take out Alexandro and put in Bonucci. So
but they say Alessandro was injured. They say
he must have been, right? That's the only reason.
It must have been, but a good coach or a different coach, right? If you were to do that move, Quadrado on the full back on the right, leave the formation, Danilo on the left, and Bremen on the center, and put Chiesa, you would have won the game.
Yeah, but why didn't Chiesa start?
Right, first of all.
Well, that's another thing.
Yeah, but in the second half, even if the game was boring, it showed you played better than Roma.
Yeah.
You should do that move.
I can't stand.
What I want Bonucci for?
I can't stand seeing these players on the field.
And I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something about Bonucci, right? Mourinho, he think too much Bonucci. We used to say Bonucci and Chiellini, they are at the University of the Defense, right?
Yeah.
And Bonucci, he thought, he would do some long pass.
Yeah.
Now that's if he does a long pass, he does your game with Mourinho. Because usually with the long passes, the defense. One thing I say, Vlahovic should have to wake up.
Well, yeah.
He didn't touch one ball.
Well, that's not true. In the first
half, he didn't touch one ball.
In the
one chance to deviate,
he had no
chances. He would have killed it.
I agree. He had no chances. But in the first half, he was checking back to the ball and laying the ball off to the wings once he won the ball. He had Smalling all over him. Smalling did a really good job. He was tough with him.
He's played better this season.
Being strong, Vlahovic. Nobody wants to get beat up like that for 90 minutes. You're right.
Smalling did his best game.
He played really, really well. Mancini played well. Even Ibanez played decent, But, Juventus hit a couple posts. Mancini almost had an own goal on a corner kick from Paredes. Quadrado hit a post on a free kick. They had a couple other chances here and there where Patricio made a couple saves. So if you go just by the stats and even just
they got a lot. They had with Rabiot to shoot a big goal.
Yeah, Rabiot had a nice header that Patricio saved and hit off the post. So they had more chances. If anything, maybe you would think a draw would come out of this game, but Roma won.
Even you think if you follow Roma, they criticize the Patrick Roy, the goalie.
Yeah,
he did the best game of his life.
Yeah. But he has been shaky this season.
He has. He's been one of the worst goalies in the league.
Yeah.
But he did good against Juventus.
Yeah. No, I can't disagree. He actually made some decent saves. So put all that together, and then Vlahovic not getting service and not really doing much, you're going to score 0 goals, and that's what happened. Because he really does need to step it up, Vlahovic.
And with that win, they're still tied for 4th with Milan with 47 points, which is pretty good for Rome.
And then again, other things besides that, he didn't get in his mind to put a full back Quadrado and kiss up. I think he took too much time to put Pogba. He had to give him more time.
But he does that all the time. Why are you surprised?
Yeah, but not 10 minutes.
Yeah,
But
but that's what he does.
I was saying, it's very frustrating to see Chiesa and Pogba on the bench when you're putting Paredes and you're putting these other guys on the field. I don't want to see these other guys. I want to see those two play.
And one thing that I wanted to say about Allegri, since we like to bash on him, he made comments in the middle of the week saying that if we get top 4, it's like it's worth 3 championships, 3 titles, basically.
Because he don't take into consideration, he think the 15 points they don't want to give.
Yeah. So my question to you is, if he makes top 4, which is still a possibility, with minus 15 points,
that's a real award to change.
Yeah, right. Like, and we bash on him, and he's
but we bash, but this we bash on him. But we know we have the roster, one of the best roster, Inter Juventus.
But
everybody know the problem is we don't play well.
Yeah,
and he make a mistake on some
formation.
We said that for 2 years. But wait, realistically, they're at 35 points. They're 12 back. How many games left? 13. It can happen.
You're telling me it's not doable?
It can, but that's tough, man.
With the way these teams are playing above them, it's definitely.
You have a lot of team, like he said, a lot of team.
Yeah, but like I could have seen if they would have won this game. Yeah, totally. But like Rome's ahead of them.
No, if you would have won this team, would be 6 points behind Roma and 2 points about Atalanta.
This is tough now.
But
you're right. He would keep his job and it's a.
I think he's keeping it anyway. But I'm saying there's no way in hell that guy would win. Spalletti's got Coach of the Year locked up, but he would be the second place. If he made top 4 with minus 15 points, that would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, but that's it. That's not real unbelievable because remember one year Regina he started about 15 points behind the. He stayed in Serie A. Remember that?
Yeah, but then you're battling against bad teams there. You're not battling against the top 4.
Yeah, but that's a little different. What you're saying. It's
different. Listen to me.
It's impressive, but
Juventus was to win 4 or 5 games in follow, and we saw Milan and Inter one day lose and one day win. So that going like that, we can get
catch up.
Yeah, you could. It's gonna be tough.
It's not impossible though.
Even if Atalanta, he's a lose point.
Yeah.
Lazio, for example, one with Napoli, it could be next Sunday.
This game against Cremonese or something.
I can't believe Lazio's in 3rd. That's crazy. To me, that is nuts.
I think it says more about the league than Juventus. If Juventus gets top 4 somehow, some miracle, then it's just saying more about the league, about how much it sucks.
For sure.
Anyway,
anything else you guys want to add to this?
Any more comments about Juventus?
I mean,
we saw. Did you see the face when they throw out the kid?
Yeah.
I mean, he agreed with it. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
What are you doing?
You're an idiot. He played 30 seconds and got thrown out.
I mean, honestly, for me, if I was the coach, that I would not trust him the rest of the season. He would not.
No, they say they're going to penalize him with the monetary a lot of money.
They should.
He should. But not even that. I wouldn't play him at all. He would be at the bottom of my bench now.
No, it's just at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they have the luxury to say you're not going to play at all. But if he gets 2 weeks from the league, I'm adding an additional week or 2 as a coach because that's just you ruin the game.
Yeah, don't forget that Milik is about to come in too.
Exactly. So he's less needed now. But still, I would give additional.
I think for the cup with the Sampdoria, I think we're going to see 2 young guys, Ilitz and Pecorino, on the bench.
Good. I hope they use the Italian Cup for that kind of stuff.
Wait, who do they play for the Italian Cup? I thought they played versus Inter.
Who?
Juventus. No, the Italian Cup? What's the matchup? I don't remember.
No, it's Inter Juventus.
Yeah, Inter. Yeah. So why are you saying Samp?
No, for the championship.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping for the Italian Cup they do play some of the younger people. That's what it's for.
I think from now, we Juventus in the cup will throw Inter out. You want to bet? I'll bet to anyone.
I mean, I could see that. I could see Inter not taking the cup seriously at all anyway.
Serious? No, they take it too serious. Just Juventus is not. He's a play, not the bad right now.
I mean, either way, it's going to be a lose-lose for Juventus because if Juventus beats them, they're going to say, "Hey, we don't care. We're in the Champions League. We're in top four."
What?
Inter's going to say, "We don't care."
We don't care. No bullshit.
No, they do care.
No, they don't. They're going to say, "We're in the Champions League and we're in top four. Where are you?"
Oh, it's about 1 year. They talk about the Super Cup. They won Super Cup, won the game, and Juventus deserved to win that game.
All right, well, they're not going to make it known that they're pissed off they lost to Juventus in the Italian Cup. They're not going to be like, "Oh, our season's over. We had a terrible season because we lost
no.
Juventus in the Italian Cup."
Inter with Juventus is like another team, another small team. They have some objection from Juventus.
Wait, really quickly, in chat, Putana said, "What did he do?" Referring to Kane. If anyone didn't see it, he was like jostling with
Mancini,
and like he just lost his cool and just kicked him in the back of the leg. Like,
it was a full-on swipe in the back of the leg,
complete
right in front of a straight red card. It was stupid.
The dumbest thing I've seen.
I shouldn't be cool. He just come in.
I know. He's the first time. Like 40 seconds. What are you doing? I don't know.
He deserved the red, and he deserves to be suspended.
You say if he did the foul, you would have called foul for him, but that's it.
Yeah. I mean, he should be fined, suspended. Like that, he was trying to hurt someone. That's not cool. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure he's going to get at least 2 games, and see where it goes, and we'll see where it puts him on the team. You know, if it gets Illing Jr. more time because Allegri can't trust Kane, I'm okay with it. Go ahead, put him on the wing instead. You know,
for sure. Yeah.
No, I told you his intention is to call 2 young people from under what this Hilitz is under 19, 17 years old, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And Pecorino is under 23. They're better than kid.
Juventus has talent. Like, it's funny. Like, they definitely have young players that can play. They just need to give them a chance.
It's a big difference than even 5-10 years ago. Yeah. They actually have people that have talent.
Yeah, you need the coach to put one at a time. After 2-3 weeks, put another one to build that.
But that's also like why I was like semi-excited when Pirlo came, because they were like, "Oh, he's going to work with the young kids," and nothing happened.
Oh, intention was you're supposed to.
I know.
Coach young kids.
Yeah.
He went to the first team, and he didn't have a courage to call.
It's probably a blessing. The guy was a putz, and he didn't know what he was doing. So if you really want him to coach the young kids,
I don't know. They were more entertaining with Pirlo, though, at least.
Yeah, but Pirlo, he's not doing well wherever he go now.
Yeah,
he's not
exactly.
good, no?
I think he's overwhelmed. He doesn't know what he's doing. Anyway, who cares? Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about Fiorentina upset Milan, right? 2-1?
2-1, yes. Yeah. I think Jovic had a goal, right?
Jovic had the game-winning goal. He had the second goal. Nico Gonzalez scored a penalty shot.
With Tomori, right? That was a bad foul.
Yeah, this game from Milan, they don't play like last year, but you can see if they miss Leao, they miss half team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were struggling.
There's Tonali. I mean, all the defenders, they not play like last year. Tonali, Benacer, they not play like last year. Nobody's playing like this.
And this game could have been even more crazy, but like Magnan had a really good game.
Yeah, he made some saves. Fiorentina had the better of the play, especially in the first half. Milan tried to make a comeback in the second half, but they didn't have enough. This game had a lot to it because, first of all, Fiorentina's fans were going crazy. They were very much into it. They had the anniversary of Astori's death, so they had that going on, too, in the game. So there was extra motivation on Fiorentina's side for a team that hasn't played well, and they need big wins like this. But they came out, and they came out strong. You know, like, people give shit to Dodo. I like Dodo. I think he's a good defender. Like, he plays strong.
Yeah, he did the good game. I said not that great.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Everyone says he's not good. I like the guy. I think he's good.
He did the good game. But he's not that great.
It's because he's young and he makes mistakes. But, like, dude, he's a good player.
You know, while we got you from Fiorentina, Biraga would have get.
Baragi, I mean,
Because he has a nice kick, nice cross.
Free kick.
yeah, no, he can
Yes,
cross the ball. There's
it's
not
not
many people.
they can solve the problem sometimes.
There's not many people who can cross better than him in the league. His free kicks are outstanding. He played amazing last
No,
year.
even when he cross, he does a beautiful cross.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have, him or Kostic?
Huh?
They're different positions.
Well, not really. Not the way they play him at Juventus.
No, but you see, when you have two like that, they can find an understanding to alternate to one another.
Yeah.
They want
And also, Kostic is so one-dimensional. Like,
Yeah.
Kostic is playing good.
but he can only cross. That's it.
Hey, my Kostic, his speed. If he would have played just a forward
Mhm.
and not too much to go back, believe me, he would have done
Yeah,
better.
no,
He's playing better.
He finds the passing lanes. He tries to drop the ball back. People who are running in late. But Baragi, he's right. Baragi would help any team. He's a very good fullback, but he's a fullback. He's not a winger.
Yeah.
Like Kostic is. But no, they played really, really well. They needed that 3 points. But same thing like next week, Fiorentina will lose to. They'll lose to some crappy team because they beat a good team like this, and then they'll.
You know what I don't understand
sure.
from Fiorentina? He didn't play. What's his name? Milinkovic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he might have been suspended or hurt. I don't know.
No, he was on the bench.
Oh, was he? I don't know.
I don't know if he was injured or what.
Day off. They have tournament games too coming up, I think.
That's true. Yeah, they do have their cup thing too. So anyway, it's a loss for Milan, who you say, Chris, they play tomorrow or if they're Wednesday? When do they play?
They play on Wednesday versus Spurs at 3:00.
Yeah, which they have the 1-0 aggregate, and they're home against Tottenham, right?
Hey, Juventus play Thursday, right?
Oh, they do?
Yeah, with the Freiburg, I think.
Spurs are home, Dan.
Oh, Spurs are home.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to go into a very, hostile environment.
But they're not playing well.
Spurs aren't playing well, no. But that's still it's a
But
tough
they have a good team.
Yeah. Great coach too, right?
So how do you guys see that? They have the 1-0 lead right now against
Oh,
Spurs.
it's open game.
What do you see? Do you see them actually having a chance to come through with this? I mean,
Yes.
Spurs aren't playing good, and Milan really aren't playing good. I mean,
Milan, I think I saw two people that cannot play. Giroud, there's somebody else.
Yeah, Giroud.
It's a sick. Somebody
And
else.
Diaz, I think.
Who?
I think Diaz.
might be
And Diaz, yeah.
Yeah. But they can still go through for sure.
Yeah, they will allow.
I think M.I.A coming back is huge in a
Yeah.
game like this because Spurs are going to get 1 or 2 chances at least with Kane, and hopefully he comes up with a couple saves. I think they do make it through just because Tottenham's not in a good spot right now. So I think they do. I think they go through, and I actually think all 3 Italian teams are going to go through to the next round.
I hope so. That would be cool.
That would be really cool if they did. Do you want to run down the rest of the game? Not that any of the other games were anything crazy for the rest of the week.
Yeah. But so Saturday, you had Monza beat Empoli 2-1.
So Monza, had a little bit of a losing streak. That's a good win for them because Empoli's right there with them.
Atalanta tied Udinese to 0-0.
To me, that's a terrible draw. To tie to Udinese
At home.
At home.
That's a play good.
I know that's what they do. They play good against some good teams. But Atalanta, they lose last week, right? Didn't they lose to who? They lose to Atalanta. Was it Inter? Who they play? I don't know, but they lost against a big team, and then they followed up with a 1 point to Udinese.
It's been Atalanta. It was coming from two losses. What's this one time?
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's my point. They haven't been lately. Their record, if I look now, they had a draw this week and then 2 losses, a win and then another loss. So they've gotten 4 points out of the last 5 weeks. They're on a big slide. And a game against Udinese, you want to get 3 points. So that's a bad showing by them,
especially at home, like we said.
Yep.
Let's see. Sunday with Spezia and Verona 0-0. I didn't see any of that game.
I would actually watch some of that game because I'm like, this is for bottom 3. Like, this is huge, and it sucked. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good.
Samptine Salernitana 0-0.
Another big game. That's the bottom team and the 16th place team. Both need points.
Hey, I'm looking at the attendance for that. Take a guess what you think the attendance for that
Well,
game
first
is.
of all, Sample's home. They get great attendance.
So what do you think? Guess.
I don't know, 20,000.
Yeah, 20,353.
Yeah, their attendance is great. That's why I don't like when Samp goes down or Genoa goes down. They have really good fans, and their atmosphere is always awesome. And it sucks that they're in last place.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Always behind the goals are crazy over there. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah. Inter beat Leitch 2-0.
Yeah, and we were saying that Leitch does really good against some good teams, and they actually can play the ball.
Leitch did good with the big team.
Yeah, so maybe they had a chance of upsetting Inter, but Inter was too much for them.
Let's see. We talked about Rome Juventus. Today, Sassuolo Cremonese. I actually saw the highlights of this game. That Lorientis kid or whatever is pretty good.
Lorientis, yeah, and Sassuolo is good. Well, Sassuolo was up 2-0, then Cremonese came back 2-2, and then they scored the third goal.
Yeah, Dessers had 2 goals.
Yeah.
He's a nice little player.
Yeah, but Lorientis scored a free kick, right?
Yeah, which
I think he got the second should have got that.
Yeah, but he did make some decent saves too.
I should get that free kick.
I agree. He should have saved that one. And then Torino beat Bologna 1-0 today.
Torino beat Bologna. This is Bologna who upset Inter. Who they upset recently?
Someone good. Who was that?
I think it was Inter, wasn't it? Yeah, they beat Inter, I think.
Yeah, Inter 1-0 last week.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. This league is so great. To bet on this league is just stupid. Like you're never gonna get consistency at any of these teams besides Napoli.
Yeah. Would you like me to run through the table really quick?
Yeah, really quick. Do like the top and then.
All right, Napoli's got 65. Inter's got 50. Lazio has 48. Rome and Milan have 47. Atalanta has 42. And Bologna and Juventus have 35. At the bottom, we have Verona, Cremonese, Samp, 18-12.
Verona still a carry chance, huh?
If you ask me, Verona's gonna stay. Spezia's going down. I've been saying this for months.
I see bet the Spezia Salernitana.
Yep.
Yeah,
well,
I can see that.
No, I mean Cremonese is gonna stay down too. They're not gonna.
No, Cremonese is out.
Yeah, and so is Samp. Samp's not gonna come back.
Sampdoria maybe too.
Yeah, so you're looking at Verona, Spezia, and Salernitana as the bottom 3. And to me, Spezia goes down out of those 3 teams.
Yeah, I mean, they're only 3 points back with 13 games, so it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Champions League this week, we talked about Milan's got Spurs on Wednesday. Let's see. Europa League, we've got, let's see, Juventus versus Freiburg on, what day is this? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday.
So this is the next round for them, right?
Yeah. Rome's got Real Sociedad on Thursday as well.
Okay.
And
then Lazio. What tournament's Lazio in?
Inter, when you play Inter?
Inter plays next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Napoli play Tuesday.
Next week.
Lots plays. That's why they played Friday, Dan. Lots plays tomorrow.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
And Napoli play Tuesday, right?
No, Napoli plays next week.
Next week too.
Yeah.
So
just this week is
just Milan.
Yeah. And the championship.
Yeah. So the Conference League this week is Lots has Tuesday, and then
when is the Conference League on a Tuesday?
It's usually Thursday. For some reason, it's Tuesday. There's only one game. Fiorentina plays on Thursday.
They need to get rid of that Conference League tournament. It's stupid. It's pointless.
It's a money thing, man.
It's dumb.
They make money.
It's all about money. You guys want to run down the games for next week and pick some?
What was our predictions last week? I think Dom said that Frank got 2 points, you got 1 point, and you got 1 point, and I got 0 points.
We suck.
We're really not good at this.
But to be fair, it's so hard. Like, we don't know lineups or anything.
No, a week ahead of time, it's very hard to pick.
Yeah. All right, so we have round 26. Starts on Friday. Spezia versus Inter. Saturday, you have Empoli versus Udinese. Napoli versus Atalanta. That's a good game. Bologna versus Lazio. That's a good game. Then on Sunday, you have. Hold on one second. I just full screened it. Sunday, you have Lecce versus Torino, Cremonese versus Fiorentina, Verona versus Monza, Rome versus Sassuolo, Juventus versus Samp, and then Milan versus Salernitana on Monday.
There's no good games this week. The games this week suck.
No, there's some good ones.
Atalanta goes play.
Napoli.
That's the one good game.
But Bologna Lazio isn't terrible.
All right. I don't want Napoli. You don't even know.
Well, I like his Spezia Inter, man.
Why is that good? Why is that a good game?
Because Spezia has to stay in Serie A.
Okay. Inter's going to win 3-0. Spezia sucks. They're so bad.
They're not good. They're really not good.
And they're terrible to watch.
All right, so let's start with Napoli Atalanta. Napoli's home. What do you guys
Napoli
got?
has also the game midweek the following week, so you really don't know if they're going to play all their
Roma
players.
will play in Rome.
Sassuolo.
Who?
Yeah.
Sassuolo.
That's a good game.
Well, let's pick the Napoli Atalanta. Who's home, Chris?
Napoli.
Napoli's home versus Atalanta. They do have the midweek game coming up. After that, you don't know if they're going to play everyone. He's saying 2-2.
No, I think Napoli's got this game.
I don't see Napoli dropping points 2 weeks in a row, and Atalanta's not playing well, so I'm going to say 2-1 Napoli.
I'm saying 3-1 Napoli.
We'll get Frank's picks.
Yeah. In chat, really quick, Poot said, "Can we switch to Napoli fans?" I mean, I'm rooting for them. So
yeah, I mean, I have nothing against them. I'll be rooting for them the rest of the season. So
yeah. Bologna versus Lazio, we should pick. No.
Bologna versus Lazio. I mean, sure, I guess. Not really. And
that's a good game.
Not really. I mean, Bologna is fighting for 10th place, and Lazio is fighting for 3rd.
No,
I think it's a good game.
Bologna's in 8th. They're tied with Juventus.
Okay, fine. We'll pick that one. Who's
1-1. 1-1.
Who's home?
Bologna.
Bologna's home.
1-1.
And you said Lazio plays Tuesday this week?
Yeah.
2-0 Lazio.
Really? What'd you say, Dad?
He said 1-1.
Okay.
He loves those 1-1 draws. He picks all 1-1.
He does.
No, 2-2 allowed to they say.
Yeah, we suck.
He doesn't want to see anyone get 3 points. Everyone gets 1.
Yeah, he always the ties. Let's pick Rome Sassuolo. Rome's home.
Because this is another 1-1.
You think only 2 goals total? I think there's more in this game.
1-1.
No, you know what? I'm going to say Rome has a step back because they got the big win against Juventus. Sassuolo is actually playing pretty decent. I'm going to say 2-1 Sassuolo, the upset.
They do have a midweek game, too. Wait, you picked tie? Who picked?
I picked tie. 1-1.
You picked another tie.
All right, 2-1 Rome, just to be different.
What was your tie? 1-1 or 2-2?
1-1.
This guy. Okay. And the last game, what do you want to pick?
I don't even know what the games are. You pick one.
There's really. You want to just pick Juventus because I can see them losing this game.
Oh, come on. We play home.
Versus Samp, yeah.
3-1 Juventus.
Let's pick it. Yeah, let's pick that game.
Do you think they're going to score 3?
3-1 Juventus.
1-0 Juventus.
2-0 Juventus.
I mean, Samp is not good. They have no offense at all. Doesn't matter who they put striker. Nobody's good.
Yeah, but this is the type of team that they tie to.
No, I know.
So it's like
it's scary. It's not a given. But this team, Samp also has 12 points all season. They're awful.
Yeah, they're not good. Is there anything else you guys would like to add?
No, I'm looking forward to. What'd you say? The Champions League Milan's at Wednesday. You said or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday at 3.
Yeah.
Or 4. 3 o'clock. All right. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really expecting them to advance. So most likely they're not going to. But
That's difficult.
It's very difficult.
Oh, have faith. I have faith they can do this.
Me too. No, I do, and I want.
That's a long game to lose.
No, I see. I
No.
want Inter to advance too. So.
Me too. I don't want Inter to lose.
I want him to lose. I want
He's
them
so
to lose.
bitter.
How cool would it be to have Inter versus Milan in the Champions League? Like, I would kill for that. That would be awesome.
I want Inter to lose.
He's all right. Go Juventus. All right. If you like what you heard, give us a follow. Give us a like. We're here every Monday night, Eastern time, around 8 or 9 o'clock.
The time.
What?
Yeah.
We'll let you know about the time.
The time.
Lately, it's been 8 o'clock, but we're gonna try to shoot for that. Hopefully, producer Dom's coming back soon because I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing this backwards. This stuff behind the camera sucks. Anyway,
not even doing it.
no. All right, whatever. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
Good night, guys.
Enjoy the
Be
game.
good.
Bye.